directors promised to meet you, make you meet some actress from Bollywood you like. So we would love to know her name. Actually, the whole media is excited about, you know.
How about Deepika?
Oh, it's Deepika Padukone. That's nice. So Ursula, what are the plans? Are you making him meet her?
She's married.
No, yeah, she's married, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, blow bhi aaya hai. Blow bhi mat kar dena se. We're just come in, right? This is our first platform. Deepika Padukone is married, by the way. Did you know? Does it matter from where you come from? Oh, okay.
Well, Ranveer has to intervene now, so probably. Okay, thank you. I hope you meet her and please tell her about your feelings or whatever.
So Robert, being a dancer and choreographer, what do you want to say about the dance in India? Currently, you know, we have movies like, you know, Street Dancer and ABCD. We have so many dance reality shows, and we have the Unbeatables, who have just won the, you know, International Talent Festival. So what do you want to say about the dance in India?
I'm going to be able to give you a much better answer after I've taught some classes. Is there a guy named Paul something that choreographs here, perhaps?
I don't know. I'm talking about the overall Bollywood dance, the way they have leveled up.
I think there's a choreographer here that does a lot of the work on the TV shows. I think his name is Paul, that I follow on Instagram, who does really creative pieces. And I was inspired to see that he's from India, which has not historically been known for cutting-edge dance. I'm not super familiar with where India is at, other than what I've seen on his page, which, as I said, has been very impressive. I look forward to seeing what is here. But it wouldn't surprise me at all, because I think globally, I get a rush almost every day, and I mean literally almost every day, out of the reality of the time of humanity that I'm living in which technology is doing so many ridiculously, just mind-blowingly grand shifts. One of which being that now anyone, anywhere has access, almost anyone, and almost anywhere has access to almost anything that's ever been documented or recorded, which is going to obviously lead to this insane increase of talents and ideas, which is so clear if you look at the young b-boys of the world and the things that they're doing, and the fact that, gosh, there's probably a handful of b-boys under 12 to 7 years old who could generally beat any adult at this point. And I think that's so crazy and so cool and so telling of how rapidly art is going to evolve and blow all of our minds and give us something amazing to watch as we enter into our senior years. But the answer is I can't really comment yet because I haven't studied it closely, but I'm going to be completely immersed in it within a week or so, and then I'll really be able to give you some feedback.
Cool. Thank you.
Hello, Robert. Hi, this is Sandeep from Design. Robert, you have been an actor, you've been a dancer, but I mean, also not to forget you've been a very, very famous YouTuber. The fact that you pull pranks on these random people, my first question to you is about and pertaining to the pranks that you pull. I mean, to a certain extent, do you feel it, perhaps sheepish or embarrassed or something of that sort, perhaps? I mean, how would the people react to those pranks?
Do I feel sheepish about how?
And obviously the people who you're putting your pranks on.
Maybe try a different word. I'm not sure I get your point here. Do I feel sheepish?
As an embarrassed a little bit, or perhaps what you call that?
Nervous, you mean?
Nervous, exactly.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get really meta for a second here. I actually think pranking is a very spiritual experience because, now follow me here, this will make sense after a second. I'm never more present. I've never been more present than after the first day of shooting pranks, because leading up to it, your monkey brain, your unconscious mind that has all these wrong beliefs is going, oh my God, I'm gonna jump into people's space. I'm gonna jump out at people today, and I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna betray the tribal codes, and I'm gonna get killed, is what your brain is thinking. So you have a literal fear of death the weeks leading up to your first prank day. But then after the 1, 2, or 3 jumps, I don't know how to verbalize the transition your brain makes, but all of a sudden you get completely crystal clear present, and you get the reference experience that most people aren't out to just kill you randomly. And all of a sudden, the world is my toy. I feel extremely positive. I feel like everything I'm doing is bringing a gift to people, and if anyone objects to me jumping out in a ninja suit, then they're the idiot, and everyone knows it. And that's what my mind makes the switch to. In fact, the last time I did a prank video, it was to this song, Trumpets by Sean Paul, I think. And I just go on the street and I was just dancing it like almost as though I was on some sort of crazy drug and just like too excited. And I would dance in front of people and jump out at people. And part of the video I would log roll, I would lay down and roll towards people. And I'd go, jump over me. And they would jump over me. And at the end of the day of shooting, I felt so high and so present and so positive and so connected to people. I swore to myself, I was like, okay, Rob, for the rest of your life, every day, no matter how clean your outfit is, before you start the day, you have to go out in public and roll in front of people and say, jump over me, because it just completely shifts your mind and connects you to people, which I never continued to do, but I do believe I'd be a better person if I did. So yes, leading up to it, it's extremely scary, and then as soon as you do it, you go into this radical mental transition that I recommend anyone try. And I think people can try it on a smaller level, just like, high-fiving everyone you walk by, so that you can experience that not everyone is a threat, even if they look like it because they're in a self-conscious mood or whatever.
Also, when you're an actor and when you're a dancer, and you juxtapose the two of them, where does your main interest or how does your passion lie?
My passion lies in neither dance nor acting. My passion lies in irreverence. My passion lies in art that gives you the feeling or sensation or experience of something greater than life, something godlike, something. I think music can't be it can't be made. You can't do music justice in words. I don't think music can have justice done to it in any sort of a human context. I think for me, music and the feeling it inspires is beyond human context. That's what I think. So when I dance, I'm attempting to create something that's larger than life. When I act, I'm hoping to create something that defies the simplicity of the ego and goes into a greater thing. So my draw was never to be an actor. My draw was never to be a dancer. My draw was to create magic. I know that sounds a little cheesy, but that's my inspiration. And so for example, the music I'm about to do, it's always trying to make something so absurdly ridiculous that it's magical. Now I might fail at that, but that's what I want to do.
Thank you so much.